Hello, Miss Kathy. Tell us a little bit about what you do for CI Web Group other than being Queen Bee.
Wow, what do I do now? I pretty much take care of business. I am here to support not only our team to win, but also our customers and the people that are kicking the tires with CI Web Group. Um,
Mhm.
I think I think a big part of what I do here at CI Web Group is really focus on hearing what people need, how I can help them, and how I can help them deliver to the goals and the results that they want to do.
You have an interesting story. You've been here for a while. Talk to me a little bit about your story and how long you've been here and what you've seen since you've been here.
Okay, I'm going to tell the real story, Miss Jennifer.
All right, bring it.
In the very, very beginning, I was a customer here at CI Web Group. I fell in love with what Jennifer was doing, her team, her group of nerds that were just amazing. And I thought I had the best website in the world. I really did. But what I found out is after I met Jennifer one time, I met her a second time, then I met her the third time. Each time she had asked me, Kathy, why don't you just come and work with CI Web Group? And so I thought about it for a while, but when I finally met Miss Jennifer the third time, and she was speaking at an event, and I saw what happened to the room. Everybody, a lot of these chamber and, different meetings, they're taking notes, right? They're writing things down, they're testing on their phone, they're taking care of the home business, right? But what happened to that room was really special. When Jennifer started speaking, and then she really got into her presentation, she's very engaging, and you immediately captured the room. And I knew right then and there that I had found my place to come and support. I'm a good supporter, all right? I'm not going to
The best.
speak. I am not going to speak, although I can, and I have had to do that in the past. But what I'm really good at is supporting the people surrounding the business and doing all that. So, but my goal and what, whenever I met Jennifer that third time, I knew that this was the place that I wanted to put all of my effort into. And that's what I'm doing.
What would you tell someone like who's a good fit as a customer? Who's a good fit? Who is going to be a really good relationship with CI Web Group? Because not everybody's a good fit.
Right, right. You know, I think the best fit is not necessarily a huge company that has multiple employees. I really think the best fit customers are the ones that are willing to engage and actually be involved in the process. And I'm not talking about the owners that are too busy and they're going to hand this over to someone that doesn't have any skin in the game, that they don't really, I'm not going to say an employee, but someone that doesn't care as much as an owner would, that's investing in this. We need the owners, we need the decision makers to be involved in the stage of every step of the way. I'm not saying you have to be on every meeting, but you need to be engaged when a decision needs to be made so we can move forward and we can have you on the timeline that you need to be on. And although I'm not in the trenches in that part of the company anymore, I know what works. And you have to show up. And I know many of us have stated this, but it's show up, suit up, and participate and be engaged and care. We can't care more about your company than you do.
What do you think are the biggest differentiators with CI Web Group? Where do we hang our hat on really what sets us apart from what you hear that, a lot of other agencies kind of hang
Absolutely.
their.
Absolutely. Well, it's on the front of our website. So if any of y'all need to ever go look, I have these just pretty much, I've got the tattoo, I really do. The bottom line, I think the biggest one is no long-term contracts. I think many of the new customers that come to CI Web Group and they're kicking the tires with us, they're not used to seeing that. And we earn your business every day. And our we don't have any long-term contracts. If you need to go somewhere else, you sell your company, you need to go somewhere else. Well, guess what? We're going to give you a hug as you go out the door. We're going to make sure that you own your business assets and you're going to have access to the things that you need to be able to keep carrying on with your business.
What about new team members considering working for CI Web Group? Not everybody's also a good fit for that. What would you say about, or what would you tell somebody if they were considering working for CI Web Group? You know, what kind of mindset, what kind of person, who is a good fit?
I think the biggest one I would say is being a team player and being able to collaborate with a team that is going to be bringing so many new thoughts, new innovations, and being able to be a team player and implementing those plans as well. I think the culture here at CI Web Group is second to none. You're going to love working with Jennifer. She's our top CEO here, but we have so many leaders that are amazing. You know, Michael Hickman, Clay Howard, all the way down the line to Jasmine and Chelsea. So many people here, Adam, that you're going to be taken care of. The one thing that I will tell you is that you're going to always have somebody to support you. And it's an amazing company. This is the best company that I've ever worked for.
Oh, don't make my eyes water.
Oh,
Making my eyes water. I love you, Miss Kathy. I
Miss
love
me.
you. You have been our glue, our rock, our support system, our doctor, our counselor, our coordinator, our bat phone, our Charlie, our I can keep going.